welcome to Young Kizzy, the one YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe button down below and turn on the bell icon. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section.
I'm one person, if you've noticed, inshallah, the constitution, constitution amendment, constitution review, and whatever. But I've been forced to do so because there are things that I want us to put on the table. No, if we'll go and protest to State House. We want this constitution amendment issue to be altered. Okay. Then the president writes publicly in public domain. Oh, kanshika kulia bale folks protest kuisa kukana kwa constitution. Isana kanshika State House. Tuikarishanye limbi mulande nga efeta mureform constitution finshi. Ini amendment nga muri chiru wetu tamtemeno lande na chitachiwemene. So baba chita invite us an open letter. Instead of them vae kulia, they still want just to protest. Now, these are problems. This is where I'm seeing problems. For you to go and protest, unless some avenue tabare kupela a listening ear. Never sure. Protesting means I've not been given uku to go kumfwa. So, what I know is ukuchita protest unless whatever submissions you want to bring on the table. Tabale kumfuile, tabale fo kumfwa. Waleta ma submission, they brush them under the table. Waleta ma submission, then you go publicly because protest is a form of anger. You are expressing a certain anger because you are disappointed in one or the other. Number, when you have been called to dialogue, then in that kind of dialogue, protest, then I'm beginning to think twice. Where is the problem? Dialogue, protest. I listened to this article. I want us to pay much attention.
Bashikofu apenshi kuna abalanda balebo obutego ata shimulefu amona ololupapulo tefyo echo tukendera pa 28 kwa bulefyongo twaliendapo kuli ba mwana wasa we walked nomba kapokola spokesperson yetu watu bakesa ne mfuti bakesa mukututinya esa miberero lusemwa chepa sana
aba clearly aba party bakana balebo that if we telephone efya kolanda we don't want dialogue. Now where my word comes in, so recently mupatiri umuine bamusangale chita preach kulia ale chita overjoy kumfwa bwino because the president was stoned amabo mchingola. This is a priest that went on the pulpit and rejoicing because the president was stoned amabwe. The life of a president was in danger and the priest amfwa bwino, instead of preaching, because if you to speak against violence, to preach peace. Even if we have ama problems between me and Nomunandi, ngatuai kana kuri shima pepo afira tuleta pamo. Enchito hako shima pepo. Shima pepo chita reconcile. Na mpusa nefya kutire ngamuai kana kuri shima pepo. Kuchita reconcile. Kama fyo ushaingira mu mukatolika. Mukatolika kwari bana kuloku ikarafi kuchipinda bali kwata rumu. Umubabika kumboko shuku yafe kuikara shima pepo. Urempa tiri ulialekala kulia ero bantu bale amkuyeberere membo bale lomba bashima nali rufyanya kuri shikuru nali rufyanya kuri resa nali chitefya msango soso. Then the priest reconciles that man or that person to God and say kumupepelela kumana go in peace and sin no more. Kayo chiteche. Why do they do that? Because the duty of a priest is to reconcile, whether between God, as it was happening on the Day of Atonement. Once in a year, a priest would reconcile the people and to God. Aleya, on the Day of Atonement, he would go in the temple, send an incense, send a offering, a burnt offering that you go and sacrifice. So in that day, The priest would reconcile the people to God. People would take ama offering then shima people would take that one calf lamb on the day of atonement. He reconciles the people to God. So what am I saying? The duty of a priest is not to preach chaos. The duty of shima people is not to go to protest aimlessly. No. No, but if a priest is the one preaching to say Banekayen Kuluburi, I'm doubting the body of Christ where the body of Christ is going. Priest shima bebo na kunta nshukura ibo kwa chawe chawa manga te triumfa na dialogue hibioko. Chimo in other languages they say in the church te tulande na iwe. Ruwa chabe who are you? That's the interpretation. Otherwise if we want violence, we want the violent way. This is what sparked Inkondo mu Rwanda. Ile genocide wale umfuya ipe mitundu kulalo mu Rwanda is because of such priests. That's why mkasanga ku Rwanda bakatolika tababa ko bali babanine. For what? For causing violence. Because they were one of the people that instead of preaching peace, they instigated violence. Emwale bana abare ni afyongo. Muntu wa mfuti ba mufisa kono kumufisa bakutale lishabwe no mfuti. This is a treat for to akananga bena zambi. We should learn to preach peace. This peace we are playing with around in this country. Believe me, you bamninani. Barabantu mwale muna 2 days ago na besa mutanka. Barama Somalis. Muna ndogwati ifyalo fya butafya kwa tomtende. Tukamboku butukanga bakapanga mu bwendo. If we are playing with the peace that we have in this country, let the people make a decision for themselves. If they don't like it, Bill 10 Bill 10 went to a vote. The people decided Bill 10 cannot go through. The people voted against Bill 10. The UPND as a party that time opposition tried to protest bale balibula fie. Kubomina kumo. Not that to resa bala fie. Utuma clips utons. UPND were being beaten. Huh? So what happened now is to go to ballot. They put it alongside in a general election. What they call the referendum. It's the people that decided. It's not the UPND. So now where my worry comes in, mona any foot e clip abachira poste fini ba mausampa pa page pabo balembefi baleranda no mupatiri organizing themselves ba mausampa ba article ifumile pale ba mausampa baleranda no mupatiri kutira muireka hipite bill 7 and the reason behind is very fire because makada baba sata in other language they belong to the PF ya basata. So it's a chaku mune bill 7 ipite. In other languages, what are we trying to say here? Them tehine ne urenda yo. Bene bale itse expose ili page ama mausampa. Bale itse expose ba mausampa bene beka. Bible kwe bati bill 7 Turefua tuikana babura na agenda bapanga ama priest kureo bale folisha 3 million. So that they bring chaos and confusion in this country. This is becoming worrisome. If the church leaders are the ones who forefront doing if I'm sango, now I'm beginning to question myself. What are they looking for? Because bali beta kuli wa president wa filo okuya. That's reason number 1. Bali for afyongo. Secondly, balelanda na abantu abakuchipani icho abantu bakene mu 2021. It's the people that voted against the PF. We went in the ballot. We exercised our rights. Tuakana taturefua PF, and we did so. Now, why should it happen today that I'm a priest, bamo, aba ibi mbamu church ya katolike. But if abalete confusion, murefu amona oleshina ya katolika, ecclesia, muli chino chalo cha Zambia. Murefu amona ole katolika, muchalo cha mtendenga chino. n'alitootera fye ababamu abantu monene bafatha milingo balya ero bamwene kuba chao fimwe fintu fyala abasonsomba abene bekasedi no nawe fumyako kuli bukatolika epakti nangu balelanda tuilalanda tikali bakatolika bachilanda umupatiri kukatolika ebalekise they decided to go their path kuno ba Father Frank Bwalya mulaba tukakitwe every day every time Father Frank Bwalya but he openly said it when he was heading Radio Chengero and Our Lady of Africa parish mu Riverside he openly said mbane batwangira mu fikansa fya chalo lekende yafe pa sabbatical leave so that inemwene impurish ifikansa fya chalo so that when he speaks he doesn't speak like it's a church speaking so na imo muri bamunga chakutira cha mishupa kayeni pa sabbatical leave ero mu join ebuno ma politics Vivya chitabaneno ba Father Frank Bwalya so that ngomwaisa palwerele people take you now as a politician not hiding in the name of the church hiding behind a veil hiding behind the collar ero mwisa mulebe pate because they are anointed they are ngamwaisa pabwero iseni pabwero not mulebe peshe chilongani no muyona ule chilongani no imwe for selfish and personal ambitions twakana